I get my keyboard working? So that sounds boring. I'm going to teach you how to get your keyboard working with a multiplayer game. So check this out. I've got my ground, which just has a solid behavior on it. And I've got a player 1 and a player 2, and they've both got the car behavior on it. Now, if I use my arrow keys, whoa, I'm driving both of them. So you guys will notice in your layout and the experiment that you downloaded, you can drive both of them. But look, if one of them gets hit, they both kind of mess up. It's because I'm driving both of them, and I want to have the keyboard. I want to be able to use the keyboard to set up another player. I want to have a player 2 be able to drive my blue car. So let's come in, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up. So first off, my arrow keys drive my player 1 car. Perfect. I want to have my blue car not respond to arrow keys, meaning if I press an arrow key, I don't want it to move. So look what I'm going to do. On the blue car, under car, it says default controls. I'm going to say no default controls, meaning I do not want arrow keys. Now, look what's going to happen. If I press the up arrow key, my blue car stays right there. Very cool. Awesome. So, now that I've disabled, I say no default controls, I need to set up those controls. And I need to have events that when I press the space key, basically my car moves forward, or not my space key, my WASD. When I press WASD, it's going to move forward, backward, left, and right. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in, and to be able to use the keyboard, I have to insert in that code to be able to use the keyboard. So watch this. Insert new object, and I'm going to scroll down to keyboard. And once I insert this in here, you don't see anything. So let's come into my event sheet now and add event. And I now have keyboard. There it is. And so I want keyboard on keys down. When the key is down, that's what I want to know. I want to know when I'm pressing down on the keyboard. That's the event that I want. Key is down, and it wants me to choose a key. I'm going to click choose, and whatever key I choose is going to change this. I want to use W, so I'm going to press W and watch this change right here. W. Awesome. Now if I pressed E, that would change it, but I want W. There we are. Okay, and done. And now what do I want to do? Well, I want to have the action on player 2 and come to my car, and I'm going to ignore all these. I want to simulate control of the car. Just the same thing that the arrow keys did is I want to simulate those arrow keys. So I'm going to simulate control, and I want to control the accelerate, meaning I want to go forward. So let's do this and hit done and test it out. Let's see. So I'm going to press my arrow key to make blue go forward, and I'm going to press my W key. I'm pressing my arrow key to make red go forward. If I press my W key, oh yeah, my blue goes forward. So 2 totally different keys I'm pressing. So now I just got to set up the rest. So let's come in, and I'm going to copy and paste this code. I don't want to go through the whole effort of redoing it all. I don't want to have to click a add event, all that stuff. So this is actually a really powerful kind of move I'm going to show you is if you click right here, it's going to select all of it. If I just clicked it here, it just selects this one. I want to select all of this code too. If I click right on the edge, it's going to select it all, and then I can hit Control-C, copy, Control-V, paste. And I'm actually going to hit Control-V 2 more times because I want a left, a right, and a down. Boom, boom. And now I can simply come in, double click on this, and edit it. So on this one, I want S for backwards. Hit done. And I'm going to simulate, double click on this. I'm going to say brake. That's my brake. I want to brake. And then on this one, I'm going to use A to turn left. Done. Simulate control and steer left. And on this one, I'm going to hit D There it is. And done. And I'm going to steer right. And now, this is kind of tough. I know you guys have played with this, and you guys know how tough this is. I'm going to try to use my WASD to steer my blue car and my arrow keys to steer my red car. Oh gosh. Oh, that's impossible. Let me just try to steer them just regular. All right. Whoa. Awesome. Look at that. So my WASD is working perfectly. And now I've got myself a little multiplayer game using keyboard. You see how that works? Awesome. Very cool. So hopefully you've played your teacher and see who's the better driver. Now I want you guys to go set up your game so you now know how to do multiplayer. And you can use this to create like tank games and platformer games where you fight each other, all sorts of crazy stuff. So again, you're going to insert in your keyboard. So you have your keyboard. Once you have your keyboard, you're going to, you're also going to make sure you disable your default controls on your second player. You do not want the arrow keys to control them anymore. And then you simply set it up. If the W key is down, you're going to simulate the car accelerate, S, brake, A, steer left, and D, steer right. All right, you guys, now you know how to use keyboards, and more importantly, you know how to make a bomb awesome multiplayer game. All right, go test it out. Go experiment. Go have fun.